Alright guys, so back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over beveling. So for those who don't know what beveling is, it's what you're doing, you're pretty much beveling the leather. You're imprinting it, and that's what makes it pop out. About 90% of your tooling is going to be beveling. So yeah, it's real good to learn how to do it and do it the right way. So just jump in. Today I'm using two Berry King bevelers. Not sure what size they are, but I got a round beveler, just a regular square beveler. So for those who once again don't know what they're doing, you want to use a circular one, like the round one, for when you're going around curvatures. So I'm going to say like stuff like this, and the tops of these, and stuff in here, but you're getting really into curvature. Because what happens if you use that square beveler, kind of more of it's going to square it off, and it's not going to look nice. And so yeah. So when I tool leather, 9% of the time, depending on what I'm working on, I use blue painter's tape. This keeps your leather from stretching, and especially when you're working on belts or something that's gonna do a lot of tooling, what will happen? It will stretch it out, and you don't want to go through that. So we're gonna hop in, and so I just drew these up, carved them out real quick just for practice, kind of teaching us how to do this. So I'm going to go ahead, start on these. So like I said, right around the tops, let me zoom in a little bit. Back up a little bit. Start down here. So these tops, I'm going to start off using the round beveler. And you want to make sure your beveler is up. It has no angle, just perfectly up and down. Otherwise, it'll dig too deep, or it just won't be nice and even. So I'm going to start off just like my lines when I carve them. I'm going to start deep and then lighten up towards the end. Although I won't do this tool since I'm just doing these curves with them. So go ahead and get a nice deep bevel. Just like that. And then I'll go around each curvature. Flip it around. Alright, so now I'm going to take my square beveler, I'm going to finish them lines off. So you can usually, most of the time I'm working on both sides, I'll sudden the weight down the leather to help you from moving around when you're tooling. So come in here, get right back to where I was going. Then when we get towards the end of the line, you want to start lightening up. Just like that. And you want to go through and do that to all your lines. I mean, typically. Go ahead and finish this off. Just start to lighten up on the edges. Just like that. Now I'm doing these backwards, so I'm going to start light, then start hitting it harder as I go down. Just like that. Oh, can't see as well. But then when you're getting around curvatures like this, you want to make sure you use that round beveler. But when you're using it, you also got to turn it as it's going. So you're beveling, and you'll turn the tool, so that way that flat part is just staying up around with it. So go ahead and do that. Just like that. Staying nice and consistent. What happens sometimes, if you hit too hard or too light, what will happen, I'll show you here. So I hit hard, then going light, then hard, then light. I mean, you could tell the difference between them two. That one's a lot more inconsistent than that one right there. But just alright, you can go back over and just want to stay consistent, make sure you're hitting the same, getting deep as a bevel, except when you get to them lines down here, then you want to lighten up. So go ahead and go back over that. And fix that up. These tools can also be used, the round one, when you get down to stuff like this right here. You can start off, do the tip right here. Come over here. Just like that. Then you come back with your square beveler and you'll finish it off. Getting light on the edges. Just like that. Just got a little choppy here. That'd be a nice, consistent, smooth bevel. And so there are different. There's a smooth beveler too. This one right here, I'll show you. This is also Berry King smooth beveler. Right here. So pretty much the same thing as that. So you get that checker look. It's just a nice, smooth overlay. So go ahead. I'll just do a quick thing right here. The smooth beveler looks like. Just like that. So let's see how well you can tell in that picture the smooth compared to the checkered. Not too well, but it's smooth. It doesn't have that checkered look inside of it. So that's pretty much it when it comes to beveling. You know, just you gotta practice. You know, just make silly lines. You know, swerves, curvatures, straight lines, and practice beveling, because it's gonna be, like I said, like 90% of your tooling is going to be beveling. The rest, you know, your parachuters, thumbprints, mule's foot, and all that stuff. But yeah, no, just you don't have to do anything like this. You know, just simple lines like these or this. You know, you can practice. You know, start deep and lightening up. You can practice getting close to the lines too. And but when I tool my leather, when I tool it, I like to have my leather somewhat not dry, but I don't like it wet. What happens when you get to these smaller lines like down here, if it's wet, like too wet, what will happen, the lines will smush together and it just won't give it a good look at all. So that's something you want to look out for. And yeah, but that'd be it for this video. Not much else to it besides beveling. Alright guys, well, thanks to anyone out there that is watching. I appreciate it. If there's any certain videos you just want to see in the future, just let me know and get them uploaded. Thanks guys.